from Hori, and he made a good shell into Cephalin. Cephalin, who is going to die first? Oh, great chromatic! Bounces onto Maddox, but Cephalin couldn't finish off Maddox. But this time, Feast is going to make the push. We're going to see a push over to Lovefu. Lovefu by the first tank down for IX. Maddox is going to be the sole focus for Cats, and Maddox needs to drop down in this case. He cannot stay there for too long. Feast have the cap lead here this time. 890 for them, but Bifrost might be the next tank down. It's getting really messy here. But CX is trying to put a shell. I think he misses. But Bifrost is also down. CX is also down 175, 180. Cats on the cusp of a victory here. 990. They need to kill a tank. 995. And it's a win for Cats. They won the second round. However, IX are pretty spread out. If the mediums relay that information, that means Feast are rushing on the C side, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. 4 vs 3. Maddox is going to get rushed by both Lapide and Lovefu, and this is going to be really close. This is still very close. Cobalt needs to run away, but he's low. But a good track shot into Excromatic, but he got shot by Excromatic though. Oh, is he going to land XG shell? No! That XG shell bounces, but Tempted Fate bounces as well. He's going in. He's able to do a circle of death. Good XG shell, but is he going to be close enough? No! Tempted Fate is down. But Retty already making a move to rush both Money Dude and OG projects. Will they buy enough time to absorb the rush, and so that Raid will be quick enough to rotate back and support those E5s, because they don't have a lot of time left. But Eaglejacked is going to rush down the middle here. Oh no, is it another mistake? It's another mistake! JP finishes Eaglejacked off, and the first game goes to Raid! He gets shot. He got shot by both Eaglejack. He is in loads of trouble. If they know Raid's going to push A, they can simply push out Messi, and Drizzle might be in some sort of trouble here. But SYS are running away, and Raid's going for A instead. And now SYS are going to make a push, and there's a big push coming in. I'm not sure if Raid's going to survive this one. Raid Messi, all tracked on the way. He's the first tank down. For Money Dude here, he's going to the back side of the SYS. Look at the backside showing them. Oh my goodness, SYS are in trouble. Their push is getting denied heavily. Money Dude is going to finish Alexa. He finishes Alexa. Mediums are definitely trapped. Going to land a good shell into Arcade, and a fire scored. And SYS almost did it, but they couldn't quite cut the cheese. And that's a wrong phrase, because cut the cheese means farting. They didn't fart, of course. They couldn't cut the mustard. Enough. Look at that, he took a hit. 384. 2 hits. 3 hits. They got A. Feast got A. Juicy, he's isolating himself by 4 tanks. Juicy is the focus actually. But that reactive armor and boom bouncing is going to buy them some time. For both Eyeline and Topcat to Cobalt. Oh, Bifrost going very aggressive here. Oh, he got shot by 440, but he tagged up both Eyeline and Rubber Chicken here. They can't get C at this point though. Only 982, 942. They killed 1 tank. Nari is in loads of trouble. And I think the reason why Ray lost is because I mispronounced all the names and they're very angry and they intentionally lost this game just because of that. So let's get serious and pronounce their names correctly. It's probably not the case of me mispronouncing their names while they are losing. But Messi taking 600, 631 his. Oh, he's getting pushed by both CU and also AAA. I think that is the signal for Ray to actually get aggressive into B. But Cobalt misses and crashes onto the rock, but made an important bounce from Hori, and he made a good shell into Cephalin. Cephalin, who is going to die first? Oh, great chromatic! Bounces onto Maddox, but Cephalin couldn't finish off Maddox. But this time, Feast is going to make the push. We're going to see a push over to Lovefu. Lovefu by the first tank down for IX. Maddox is going to be the sole focus for Cats, and Maddox needs to drop down in this case. He cannot stay there for too long. Feast have the cap lead here this time. 890 for them, but Bifrost might be the next tank down. It's getting really messy here. But CX is trying to put a shell. I think he misses. But Bifrost is also down. CX is also down. 175, 180. Cats on the cusp of a victory here. 990. They need to kill a tank. 995. And it's a win for Cats. They won the second round. However, IX are pretty spread out. If the mediums relay that information, that means Feast are rushing on the C side, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. 4 vs 3. Maddox is going to get rushed by both Lapide and Love Fu, and this is going to be really close. This is still very close to call. Cobalt needs to run away, but he's low. But a good track shot into Excromatic, but he got shot by Excromatic though. Oh, is he going to land an XG shell? No! That XG shell bounces, but Tempted Fate bounces as well. He's going in. He's able to do a circle of death. Good XG shell, but is he going to be close enough? No! Tempted Fate is down. But Retty already making a move to rush both Money Dude and OG projects. Will they buy enough time to absorb the rush, and so that Raid will be quick enough to rotate back and support those E5s, because they don't have a lot of time left. But Eagle Jack is going to rush down the middle here. Oh no, is it another mistake? It's another mistake! JP finishes Eagle Jet off, and the first game goes to Raid! He got shot by both Eagle Jet. He is in loads of trouble. If they know Raid's going to push A, they can simply push out Messi, and Drizzle might be in some sort of trouble here. But SYS are running away, and Raid's going for A instead. And now SYS are going to make a push, and there's a big push coming in. I'm not sure if Raid's going to survive this one. Raid Messi, all tracked on the way. He's the first tank down. Money Dude here. He's going to the back side of the SYS. Look at the backside showing them. Oh my goodness, SYS are in trouble. Their push is getting denied heavily. Money Dude is going to finish Alexa. He finishes Alexa. Mediums are definitely trapped. Going to land a good shell into Arcade, and a fire scored. And SYS almost did it, but they couldn't quite cut the cheese. And that's a wrong phrase, because cut the cheese means fart, so they didn't fart, of course. They couldn't cut the mustard. Enough. Good evening, everyone. We're going for another early stream, but tonight's going to be the last match day for the previous skill tournaments, and this is also the last previous skill tournament for the EU server. Tonight, I'll be commentating alongside Amaunet85, and happy birthday to her as well. We'll be following LGN. So, if you don't know previous skill tournaments format already, if you still don't know about why teams are playing in the previous skill tournaments, why is it such a big deal, then look in the mirror and kind of slap yourself. It's why would you not know what's going on? Come on, it's shameful. Okay, it's very shameful that you don't know what's going on if it's the case. So I'm not going to tell you what's going to be previous skills. Just read this. I mean, just pause the stream, read this if you still don't know, and shame on you, really. So this is the number of cups. What? This is the number of cups we're going to hand in tonight in the final stage. We won't hand out 330 cups because we only have 16 teams contesting tonight. But at the very most, we're going to hand out 2011 cups. And this is the system I'll use tonight, as well as this spring season system as well. Let's see if we're going to see a change here. This is the timeline for you. We're on the last match day of the previous skill tournaments. After that, we'll take a week break and we'll start with the 5th of October for the Blitz Cup preliminary, 7th, 9th, and 11th as well. For the Blitz Cup on the EU server, it's going to be held on 21st to the 22nd of November, where 4 clans will be fighting for the $50,000 prize pool. That's a lot, actually. And this is a schedule for you because we only have 16 teams in this group tonight. There won't be a round of 32, and we're going to start off with round of 16, which is going to be held in around 18 minutes, and this is the time given as Central European Summer Time, that is Greenwich Mean Time +2. That is the time in France, Germany, Italy, Poland, Spain, Andorra, Monaco, Vatican City, Malta, San Marino, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, Austria, Hungary, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Poland, Denmark, the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Sweden, Norway, Croatia, Slovenia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Kosovo, Montenegro, Albania, Algeria, and Tunisia. And Malta as well, obviously. This is the bracket for you tonight. We're going to stream Legion versus Win. This is the bracket we're going to follow, and after that we might be seeing the matches of either Legion or Win against possibly Loka. And then Rip will be streaming APA's bracket all the way to the 3rd place match, and Every Game Mistaken is going to stream the end games bracket all the way to the finals, and Footed Splits is going to stream So's bracket up all the way to the finals. Don't think there will. I think there are replays, but because I'm co-commentating alongside Amaunet, probably I won't be showing tonight. We'll have to double check. Yeah, we're going all the way through bracket to the final. And this is the roster. Object 3's captain team. Elysium, originally from Vale, also alongside Ventium, is now in the Legion's team. Thomas, Zerd, Vanessa Kate, Whoopzie, Juicy, Engi, and Redokoso are also in this team. And this is their past run. It's been pretty impressive, only losing out to Raid 1-2 and EG-02. But they edged a 2-1 win against both Win and Immortals. But they lost also to Win in the group stage finals on Tuesday. And this is the coverage for you. Amaunet and I will be both streaming Legion. Every Name Sticker is going to stream Endgame. Fortune Split is going to stream Souls, and Rip is going to stream APA. And this is the leaderboard for you. We already have 7 teams through to the Blitz Cup preliminaries. It's all on APA. Potentially would be the last team to confirm. And Mercy would at least need to make it to the finals in order to secure the spots in the top 8. And they must beat APA in the quarterfinals as well. This is how you can get coins. Follow the instructions below on the stream. Just my moderators will put the link in the chat and just click on the link if you're lazy and follow the steps there. You'll be fine. This is my top 8 guests: Legion, Local, Raid, Endgame, APA, Souls, Win, and Immortals. And on the other hand, let's ask Thomas Peterson, the supercomputer I created, what it thinks about the results of Legion versus Win. Thomas Peterson says Legion will win 2-1 against Win, and the odds of Legion winning will be 1.67 and Win winning will be 2.49. The numbers there, how you could read them is that if you put let's say €1 to bet on one of the results here, let's say Legion 2-1 against Win, you will get €1.25 back. So that's how the number works there. It shows the probability. The lower the number, the higher the chances that this possibility is going to happen, and the higher the number, vice versa, would mean the chances of that result happening would be lower. So this is how you read the numbers and so on. Right. Besides that, we got some good viewership, so thank you very much. We're going to also do Endgame versus Immortals. Let's see the spy. Yeah, Python's working. So, what is going to be the result of Endgame versus Immortals, claimed by Thomas Peterson? Thomas Peterson is saying Endgame 2-0 against Immortals. Endgame winning, the odds are 1.46, and Immortals winning, the odds are 3.16. And both results of Endgame winning are lower than Immortals winning against Endgame. So Thomas Peterson is not really agreeing with Immortals winning. We saw it with Madbox jinxing RN to win against Cats 2-0, and in the end, Cats won 2-1. So anything can happen. Thomas Peterson is not the most reliable bot you would want to put your bets on. So Thomas Peterson says endgame 2-0 against Immortals. Would that happen? In the end, we will see. Also, if you would like to create a profile picture for Thomas Peterson, do send it to me in the DMs on Discord. Of course, I could try and set up a LinkedIn profile for Thomas Peterson. It will be fun. And let's go. Let's switch back. Legion and Win here. What's going on? It's a stream. Right, before I continue, let me just fix my room a bit. Apologies. Right, Raid are not here tonight, so we won't be seeing Raid playing tonight. Let's go back to the screen. If you don't know how to get coins, shame on you. Right. Let's go. I must hold my breath. I think I'm going to say happy birthday to every dad. Where is Ray? Ray got locked up by Win yesterday because of immaculate seeding, the marvelous seeding, the absolutely extraordinary seeding that was provided to see the teams. And for some unknown reason, for some luck issues, Raid are facing Win in the quarterfinals in the group stage, and that's why they are not here tonight. They got knocked out by Win. Oh, if you don't know what's going on with Thomas Peterson, the description below I've detailed.
Good evening.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Amaunet. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Aww. Thank you so much.
No.
That is so sweet.
No worries. And before the screenshot, I was going to say, cringe alert. I did a say to Satan and people said it was so cringy. I hope it's not the case.
Oh no, that's actually just really adorable.
No problem. Oh my goodness me. How are you doing, Amaunet? Happy birthday as well.
Thank you. It's actually been really nice. I'm currently using my very brand new microphone, which you can't see, which is exactly the one that I had, only it's not broken, so that helps.
I see. Well, I mean, it sounds similar, so, but then...
Yeah.
But it's good, I mean, you don't want a dysfunctional mic in the stream, that's not the best, that's not the thing you want to have.
I have like this whole standard for it, and at some point, because my neighbor downstairs did something weird, basically it made everything in my room vibrate, and the thing fell over.
Oh,
so
no.
like the protection thing broke off.
Oh,
so
man.
ever since then, I've never quite sure if it's working as intended.
I see, but your voice is it's showing beautifully on the stream. So, but then you want to make sure it's not going to be like broken as you know what I mean on the stream, and it's not going to be fun.
In the meantime, I've understood that Fujit has played "It's My Birthday" song from Thor Ragnarok on his countdown.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's
man.
a theme. This is actually really cool.
Wait, what's every namesake you're going to play? What's his surprise? I have yet to see.
I'm not sure. I know he's planned something. I just don't know what.
I don't know. Maybe it's going to be, I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, we're just going to have fun with it in any case.
Yeah.
You should know this. Does Mercy have a chance tonight to reach the top 8?
They must beat APA, of course, in the quarterfinals, and then they must reach to the finals.
Okay, so as long as they do that,
yes,
they have a chance.
As long as they do that, then they are sure of being in the top 8. They must be in the finals, however.
Ooh, that's not going to be easy, because looking at their bracket, they will be meeting, well, us.
Yeah.
So they're either going to beat Legion or Win or Loka.
Yeah. Which is going to be, well, but then they have to beat it once. APA have to beat several times in order to be like secure the top 8. But then Mercy just have to beat once more. Like and their past records haven't been really nice because they only won once in the against a top 8 team, which is Win. But that's the only clan they've won against in in the whole previous skill tournament series.
So that's going to be... So basically it is actually possible for them to do this.
Possible.
Not easy, but possible.
Yes, it's possible, but it will be hard. At least they need to beat APA. That's kind of like the litmus test they need to prove.
That's the first hurdle, yeah. But they're meeting them in the second match already.
Yes. So it's going to be a tough one to call.
Yeah. Thought that we just have a match less today than we've had previous tournament days, so it's only 4 matchups today.
Yes, and it's going to start in around 6 minutes, so the room should be up very soon.
Yeah, in about a minute and a half, thereabouts.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, in the meantime, you know what? I mean, we know what happened in the Russia server, which is very sad to see. I'm not sure if WoTB is going to do something. I hope they're going to do something, because I feel very bad for the victims. put it out so if you don't know what
Yeah.
happened is that one of the clans got hacked. One of the clan leaders, the account got hacked and just disbanded the entire clan, and they are currently in the top 8, and I'm not sure what will happen to them.
It kind of depends, because usually a clan tag, even if a clan is disbanded, can't really be taken.
Yeah.
So that would mean that basically the clan can't be remade. So it's kind of like, it depends on if Wargaming is willing to go out of their way. But usually their take has always been, you're responsible for the security of your own account.
Yeah.
So they've not exactly been, they're not exactly likely to be helpful in this case.
No. Especially when this game we don't have the two-step verification. I mean, you can easily access through the email and then your password, and then in the game they haven't done any two-step verification. However, so I have to think. I think that if Wargaming, I don't know, because I think the hacker might be like hacking the account in another way, such that even if you have the best password in the world, you're still going to be hacked. I don't know if it's going to be the case.
That has happened before. There was Bolt Carrier from Legion. Was at some point he was hacked,
Yeah.
and literally the moment that he changed his password, even with the two-factor authentication and everything,
Yeah.
the guy would be in like 5 seconds later. It was really weird.
Yeah.
We still don't know how that happened. So I know it is technically possible, but overall it is a lot more likely that he at some point gave his account details to someone else to test something or whatever, and that is abused through that.
And I really hope Wargaming is going to... I really hate to see that a clan that has done very well, have played fairly in the tournaments, and then suddenly just got hacked and all their processes will not be recognized, and I hate to see that, really.
Yeah, but hopefully Wargaming will actually help them out, at least by reinstating, or at least re-releasing, so to speak, their clan tag, so that they can remake it, and then hopefully they get to keep their cups.
Yes. I mean, if it's not possible, just give them the ticket and maybe just play under another clan tag, which is fine. I mean, we understand what happened, and we can explain it easily to the audience what has happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think easiest way to just give out the tickets to the participating members of that clan, and then.
But sorry, how close behind was number 9?
A few hundred cups, I think. I don't know, but like, someone has has accused them for being responsible for the hacking. The 9th placing team.
Yeah, Wargaming, assuming that they are going to go along with this and are going to look into it, they should be able to see that, because they can verify the IP address being used.
Yeah.
For the login attempt, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
And then possibly cross thingy. I can't brain. But basically compare that to the IPs of the members of the clan that was place 9.
Yeah, and I hope that's going to. I hope it's not the case, because if it's the case, that clan should be banned. I mean, that clan and the players involved should be banned for.
They can't do that. They can only
can't.
ban the one person responsible.
Yeah, that's
because you can't prove that the whole clan was involved.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. But then, I mean, hard to explain. But then, well,
it's tricky business in any case.
Yeah, tricky business. Yeah. But I do.
In the meantime, thank you all for the birthday wishes. I'm seeing a lot pop up now on stream.
Yes.
They probably sing now.
Right. When was actually playing with kind of getting ready and not getting ready, where we were talking about that very serious issue, and it was they've settled for now, and now Win going with Ollie from North in the E5 alongside Game from North and Lace from North, Athlete from North in the Vickers Light alongside Kumba from North, Killer from North in the E100, interesting choice, and Summer from North in 2 and 5B.
And we have Legion with 1 AMX50B, 4 E5s, and IS4 in the T22 medium. Have to say, by the way, that this is like the most epic battle for me to begin with, because these are both my favorites.
True. I mean, if I told Wargaming to follow Win again, I'm going to meet you anyway. There, I'm probably not
Yeah.
because you know.
I love them both. I think Legion is the favorite for me to win, but Win is just so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
In the meantime, by the way, E100 has changed into an IS-4, so
Yes.
that's a more solid choice, I think.
Yeah, actually, Thomas Peterson, the supercomputer I made, is agreeing with you. It said Legion is going to win 2-1, and we'll see if it's going to be the case, or if I'm jinxing
I
Legion.
would love that. I'm all in favor for tiebreakers.
Yeah. So that's I'm just checking whether everything is set correctly. So Win on the south side, Legion on the north side. Win with more than 1k of hit point deficit here. They will need to do a lot to pull it back, but let's see if it's going to be the case. And Win.
V5s on both sides. It is E5 is definitely the clan worst tank, and maybe that means, and I hope actually that it does, that it will get another legendary camouflage, because I love the rebel, but it's a little bit tame in colors.
I think the legendary camo should be after a clan. Maybe after raid again, because they use the D5 the most. But then they have the camo for the gorilla.
They already have one.
Yes, so...
And they got it when they won, so probably should be someone else right now.
Endgame.
Now base C is being kept.
Yeah.
Very carefully, but almost too careful. Now he's pulling out, mainly because he's been spotted and there's too many tanks in the middle. Well, Thomas did get quite hit hard there.
I think Athlete from North actually carelessly pulled out. I mean, he moved a bit too much.
Look what those D5s are doing.
Oh yes, as Athlete from North is very
pushing.
low. Yes.
Athlete is going to be dead.
That's true, and Cuba from North tried to run away.
But he gets away.
Yes, he does, and Cuba from North got tracked. On the other hand, Ollie from North is trying to chase off Whoopzie.
Yeah, Ollie from North is not going to survive either, but now we have Vanessa and Juicy basically sandwiching Kuma and Athlete, taking out Athlete. Basically, we're going straight on Brawl.
Straight on Brawl, but Kuma's trying to run away. A bounce from Juicy into
on
Kuma.
On the butt of a Viking.
Yes! Oh my goodness me, Win just losing a lot of the hit points, and it's just a lot of tanks snowballed against him, basically.
But overall, this is like... I think they did not expect those figures to be rushed by E5s.
No.
Someone from North now taking big hits there.
Yeah, but Killer from North getting killed. 7 versus 2. Are we going to see a 7-0 wheels? No, very
if
soon.
Thomas is careful, yes.
Yeah, but Vanessa Kate just going past.
Might.
Someone from North is down.
This could be tricky, but now he's making him turn. Is he falling? Yeah.
Yes! Oh! Oh my goodness, Vanessa Kate. Oh my god. Whoopsie also dropping down. Whoopsie! Yes!
Awesome.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. Athlete
These
from
are basically... I love matches like these.
True. Athlete from North did 0 damage, however, I feel sorry for him. He just got outpushed by the E5s. They've done a lot of good job there. Vanessa Kate doing more than 3k of damage, and him dying is just because he just jumped down the land bridge at the end of the game. And someone from North is the only tank who did more than 2k for the win side. Then they killed nothing.
Well, to be fair, they got rushed really hard. They basically had no chance. They basically had little chance to react even.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, those figures, like, I mean, running away from C is obviously a very difficult objective to complete. And that's why I was saying before the matches start, they need to calculate the numbers really carefully, whether the enemies are going to rush C or just pile up on C. If they are, then you probably do not want to send your mediums or lights to C, because running away from there would be difficult.
To be honest, I think that is the beauty of the E5 and why I like this meta so much. Because the E5 allows you to either go heavy route or to just go with the mediums. It makes the teams unpredictable.
Yeah, it does make the team unpredictable. Now we're going to see object 3 in the 50B. Is that the same time? I forgot. Probably not the same time. But Angie and Juicy are going with E5 alongside Venice Kate, Redicoso in the IS4 alongside Thomas, and Whoopsie in the T22. Win going back with Ollie from North E5 alongside Gabe and Lace from North. Athletes from North in the Vickers Light alongside Kuma from North, Killer from North in the IS4, finished up by Summer from North in the 215B, Panani from North in on the subs bench.
So that's going to be fun to watch as well. I wonder if we're going to see similar action this time.
I wonder.
Or if Win is going to play more defensively because they expect Legion to do something similar.
Well, you know what happens when Win play defensively. It doesn't work. So they can't do that. So they have to play aggressively. We'll see how they're going to play aggressively here.
Let's see.
Win on the north
My
spawn.
laptop is derping. There we go.
Legion on the south spawn. Win going mostly this time to A and B, while Legion doing similar things, and probably not because no, they're going for C again. The Vickers Light might be able to spot up something, but we'll have to see very soon.
We actually have a forwards Whoopsie here who's going to spot some people in the middle. I think it's more like he's not intending to cap. I think he's mainly there just to see where most of Win is.
Yeah, but Ashley from North spotted off 3 tanks. He can't stay there for too long. If he does stay there for too long, he might be getting outpushed again, but let's hope.
He's not pulling away fast enough.
No, but on the other hand, Win's forces have come in to support Ashley from North. Look at them. The killer from North.
Yeah, but they've left Gabe behind.
Yeah, killer from North very aggressive. I feel worried that they win. Killer from North needs to be extremely careful. To look at Legion now barreling in.
True, man. I think in this case, Win has some miscommunication. I think
so.
That would explain why they're pushing. Oh no, we're not pushing. Oh yes, we are.
Yeah, but then the E5s are coming to the backside of Legion is going to descend into anarchy very soon, and Kuman from North can't run away. He's the first tank down to object 3.
Whoopsie not looking too healthy either, but Gabe is going to go down first.
Yeah, it's just so messy here. Athlete from North coming in to support, and maybe he's trying to shut down object 3. Killer from North just getting surrounded by 4 tanks. Someone from North is down as well.
Object 3 is not going to make it, but he's proving to be quite nice fodder basically for Legion to get a lot of shots in there.
He bought enough time for Legion, obviously. But Whoopsie is a one-shot. Killer from North, will he able to finish him off? He does!
Yes. But now he's definitely in a pickle, and they're focusing Lace because he's an easier target than the IS-4.
Yeah, but Fenicique dropped him reactive armor. He's down to 319 hit points, and Lace from North is dead. Ollie from North not long for this world. Ashley from North trying to run away. Basically, it's Legion.
HP.
Yes. And Angie is down.
Angie being taken out now.
Oh man.
It is closer than I thought it would be, but that's mostly because Win is running around a lot.
Yeah, that's true. And Ashley from North is dead, and Ollie from North is dead as well. Killer from North is the last man standing.
Epic Olaban of time?
No.
Nope.
Well, what's going on? Apparently, Win haven't warmed up. It doesn't look like Win, to be honest. It looks very loose.
But to be fair, this is, like I said, you can't really expect serious gameplay, especially at this stage, because Win is secure in the top 8.
Yeah.
They don't need to worry about this. They made it today, so they're definitely in.
True. I mean, Win just made an important win against Raid, and that's why Raid are not in the previous skill tournaments tonight. However, Raid are still through to the Blitz Cup preliminaries. It's all onto APA, actually. So it's just not serious gameplay, I agree with you. But looking at the damage, we have Ollie from North doing 2.7k damage, killing 1 tank. Ashley from North doing just more than 2k alongside Lace from North in the E5. Thomas doing 3.8k damage, killing 2. You know, his fury, his aggressiveness. You don't want to stand in the way of Thomas, right?
No, definitely not.
No.
In the meantime, Mercy is still fighting because that's of course the one to watch right now.
Right.
We're up against Loka next, but I did not really expect anything else, to be honest.
Let me actually check the results here. Oh man.
EG is through, Souls is through. But it's all about what happens between Appa and Vibes and what happens between Mercy and Krakeness.
Yeah. Oh.
Those are the two matches to watch.
Yeah. Your voice a bit hoarse though. I mean, just now. Yeah, it's better. Hopefully, it's better. Yeah, we're seeing results. Local 2-0 against Demo, Endgame 2-0 against Immortals. That's unusually quick, and Thomas Peterson is right with predicting Endgame 2-0 against Immortals. And so
I think that's also because this is the last day.
Yes.
People are either too stressed out,
right,
or they're just not taking it seriously. That's why.
That's why. But so far, Thomas Peterson hasn't jinxed anyone yet. So good track record so far.
No, they did in Asia. Remember?
Oh, Madbox, yeah. Oh my god, jinxing our it predicted RN2 against Cats, but Cats won to watch. It's so funny. What the heck? Madbox would be like he might be fired if it's going on at this rate.
So he won from Krakeness with 2-0. So that's step 1.
Yeah.
And Appa versus Vibes is still going. In the meantime, with in reaction to the first match, Mini App just that Legion gave no room for Win to react. That was exactly it.
I totally agree. I don't think Legion gave... I do think that Win actually kind of put themselves into a situation that they can't really react. But for the first game, obviously, Legion made a really good choice to shut down the Vickers like very early on. And second game, I think it was miscommunication as stated by Amaunet.
Yes. And Appa won from Vibes, so now we have Appa versus Mercy in the next matchup. Of course, we are looking at Loka versus Legion,
right?
But that is the score to watch in any case.
Yeah. Well, Appa versus Vibes. It hasn't updated on the website yet for some reason.
No, I see it in the game in the tournament tab.
2-0, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, oh, well, let me update that result then.
We actually have like 20 whole minutes before the next match.
Right.
These games were so fast.
It is really. What do you want to do in this break? What do you have in mind?
We can play some mouse if you want.
Yeah, sure. I don't have a mouse, however.
Yeah, no, more like I need to play mouse because I need me some armor when I'm on PC.
Yeah, let's go with that, shall we? But before that, I'm going to update my code and so on before I continue.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just a bit slow today. It's same for Asia server. I'm a bit slow, so I apologize for that. Souls are through, yeah, and APA are through. When I'm not through, Immortals are not through. Mercy. Sorry, what?
Sorry. Someone on my stream said, "Wish I could hear Athlete's mic when that happened," and Kiwi just replied, "You would only hear finish." He's not wrong.
I mean, true. Yeah.
Which is followed by angry Finnish noises.
Angry Finnish noises. Athlete from North. No boy.
This is lovely. I love it when the chat gets like this. Just a little bit random, just a little bit funny.
It is really the case. I got everything settled, so now I can play. There we go. There we go. I'm ready. Let me play. I think it's like...
Play something good, because trust me, we will lose if it's up to me.
Let's go.
God.
Let's see if it's going to work. I'm going to spot everything for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, the only problem is, will I be able to shoot anything?
We will see very soon. And before the stream starts, I got some horrible jitter issues with this game, so I'm not sure I'm going to play really well. Let's hope it's the case. I am worried about the upload bandwidth I'm having at the moment. That could be the reason why.
We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, we'll just only do this one game. Be careful up there, by the way, because you're outnumbered.
Yeah, I do realize that. Oh.
And I'm a mouse, so I'm not going to come up with you.
That's not good to hear. Oh!
I'm going to aggressively push base B.
Ooh, someone going to the city with Leopard 1, seriously? Really? Leopard 1? Going city? You must be kidding me.
My ping is normal. I actually have no idea what I'm doing, though.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, hello? No! My ping!
Oh yeah, I can hear. Okay, I can hear you screaming for ping issues.
I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly.
Yartiga, maybe you could go for that. Yeah, this is going out trade. I think. Yeah.
He shot me again, bastard.
Oof. Oh, I think we're
so
seeing.
mean.
Yeah, we're seeing some action. I'm going to rush the Yartiga and VK. Let's go for
that. He's dead.
Yeah, let's go for the VK and the ST1.
Yes, because rushing in a mouse is something I'm very capable of.
Yeah. And I'm playing with your advantage here. Well, bye! ST1, don't shoot me! Oh, man! Bullies! Bullies!
Yes. Big bullies, and they're shooting me.
VK maybe.
There we go.
Oh, he missed.
I'm steadily murdering the VK and capping their base. I'm actually not doing too bad, to be honest.
Oh, VK shot and I missed it.
Oh no.
No. Oh, I mean,
we have 2 bases, it just need to survive.
Yeah, I mean, running around too much in the map, lol.
Oof. Well, that was stupid. Yeah. I need to not be here.
Oh, how can we go for C? There are no heavy light tanks to go for C. Why are you saying noob go for C? I mean, maybe you're the noob there who's telling people to go for C. LG7 for just camping at the back, so hopefully you can get him some shots to work for. Oh,
yeah, that did not go well.
No, no.
I get so confused on PC, honestly.
Oh yeah, it happens. It happens. I mean, when you're trying to get used to the controls and so on.
I really struggle with doing something with the mouse in one hand and the keyboard in the other hand.
Yeah.
I mean, with flying about, it is easy, but when you actually have to press buttons and play, it's hard.
Right. Oh man, everyone now beats ASP to 0. Ooh. ASP.
Did not expect that, to be honest.
Did not expect that. I thought ASP is just going to thrash them. What's going on?
In the meantime, our 704 has been found. Ooh, he can actually move. He has an engine.
True though. Oh yes, and everyone now will be facing endgame and just.
Yeah, I have little hope for them. Well, I almost did 3k damage. I'm actually proud of that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm not. Well, it's not really good damage in the Vickers. Like I could have done better without running around in circles. Well, let's try again.
Okay, I'm going to try something else. Let's see. I have played this. Good. I'm going to play my beloved
E5.
Mm-hmm. Not my favorite tank anymore ever since the E6 came and they removed the E5's cupola.
Oh.
But I still like it.
T92 E6.
T95 E6.
T95 E6 in tier 10,
yes.
Right? Oh my god.
Yes, that's my favorite tank ever.
Really?
Absolutely love it.
Really? Oh, what?
Cupolas are seriously, they're my best friend. Thing is that with my playstyle, because I'm such a sniper moder,
right.
Basically, whenever I look around, I'm wiggling my hat. So a lot of people bounce on my cupola.
Oh, okay. Because
one of my several of my oldest videos are with me in the E5 doing monster damage, and you can see exactly what I mean.
Ah, I see, I see. But I hate the E6. Sorry. Okay, you just went silent. So don't be mad at me, please.
No. I'm sort of concentrating. I was looking at where I was going.
Maybe you're really mad at me for.
No, never. I'm just confused because these buttons do not work like that.
Oh my god!
I'm so dead.
Oh my god, you're so dead. Really? Oh
Oh
man.
no, wrong way, wrong way. This is what I mean.
Oh Jesus. Oh, it's a ricochet. Oh, it's a 1-2-0 going for that. No. Maybe I can shoot on the E4. Maybe if that could be sponsored again, which is probably not your job.
No.
Oh, my mat's going to end. Oh man. Oh dear.
How do I chat? Oh well, I'll go and follow you then.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
seriously, this is like where I go wrong is I'm retreating, but unlike with the touchscreen, you actually have to press like the opposite direction.
yeah. Oh my god, the jitter. I just watched jitter on the stream. Could see the jitter so bad. Oh god, I'm stuck really.
You're stuck on a turret. You're also in a position where the campers can hit you.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the rock as a cover though. I'm trying to run away. No, I can't really. Well, how did I even bounce?
Now you can run.
I'll try to. Hopefully the TD hasn't. Oh.
No, you would have to aim.
Yeah, I can run relatively safely away. That's good news. Can I just hold down here? Yeah. The jitter is horrible. I don't know what's going on with the jitter on the server tonight. It's hard. This is a hard shot. Oh,
Be
man.
very careful. Well, we're definitely losing. I mean, you're the last two left.
Yeah.
Epic Golobanov time?
No, I don't know.
Well, in this case, I did really bad because I was trying to reverse like towards the left, but because the buttons work differently, I started going right.
Right. Oh man.
Luckily, I never said I would be pro. I always said I would not be.
Nice. Oh my lord, no.
You need to take him out.
Yeah, I'm just worried about that TD though. Maybe you would make a mistake and just go and rush me, and that would be good. That would be good news for me, but not that that 15B. Is there someone from the back? No.
Well, you're definitely not going to win this, to be honest.
No way.
As much as I would like to have faith in you, you're not that pro.
What?
1 versus 7 Golobanov? No!
No. Oh my god. Oh man. Well, maybe I should play. I maybe should play in the. Maybe it's not a good combination. I'll change to another tank then.
Let's play a lower tier, actually. Probably easier.
No, I mean I'm used to tier 10, so. But I mean it's fine for you. It's up to you anyway.
Oh, we can. Okay, we'll try one more.
I'll try another tank. Hopefully it's going to be better.
Ooh, I know what I want to drive.
What?
And I've driven this here as well. Slow, and I can stay at the back.
I think I will pair.
And I can do big booms.
I'll pair it up with the T62A then.
Again, I do not promise to be pro in any way.
No. Oh, and I think this will be the last one before we hop into the train room.
Yes.
Not the train room, to the main room. And I have to run the Thomas Peterson. Legion vs Loca. What does he think about that? That's it. Think. I didn't assign any gender for the bot, sorry. It should be it.
Look at my giant pink tank.
Oof.
It's giant and it's pink. It's perfect.
I do see that. Supremacy and my main spot tanks up. Hi,
He shot me!
Who?
Already. I think the Leo.
Hi. Such a bully.
Yes. Thing is that with the TD, I can comfortably drive in sniper mode the whole game.
Yeah, but then the Seaspo is one of the worst map for TDs, so good luck.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, projectors
How does
getting
the auto aim work?
I don't know. You need to
no
click
idea what I'm
right click.
doing.
You need to right click.
Yeah, I can't see them enough to do that. Screw this, I'm going YOLO.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm still a big TD. And then I bounce, because that is just not fair.
Yeah. Ah, no, I can't get my gun down here. I must kill off that E50M, but the heavy's there to support potentially.
There we go.
Oh, he's running away. You fine there? Oh, Gorilla, hello.
Yeah, I'm okay as long as they don't start trying to snipe me.
I just can't aim well. You know what? I know what's going on with me tonight. I just can't aim.
He bounced again! What the hell? That was even heat. Okay, now they're just being mean. I'm pulling back.
Good. Good idea. Oh my god, Jitsa is coming to...
Ooh, I'm going to die.
Sabotage. Oh
Meh.
no. Oh no. E50M just missed again. I'm going to... I wasted my shell onto that gorilla. Oh my god. You could have said earlier. Man. Oh, we're not winning.
Oh, we have a base. Just be careful, because the Sheridan is being evil.
Right.
Careful, Sheridan.
It's fine.
Careful, IS-7.
Just not quick enough. No, I mean the Jitsa is really freaking me hard. Ugh.
Oh god, IS-4 is going YOLO.
Oh, the chieftain trying to run away. Oh god. I'm just playing like I'm losing one of my hands right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, he needs help.
Yes, he does.
Well, IS4 just need to pull back, and you pull back. That would be really nice of you.
Yes, but that would actually involve thinking.
Yeah.
E100 is gunning for you.
Oh man, we are not focusing fire. Oh god.
Oof, ow.
That
I mean, you can take
out.
him out, but I would not think that you were going to take everyone out, I think.
No. No.
Or
No.
bullies.
Yeah.
And it started so well. I actually got like
yeah.
I saw the tiny bit of cupola from the VK and I got a nice pen in it.
Right.
But then everything went to hell.
No, the Jits, I don't know what's going on. It's just bad. It's just laughably bad. I don't know.
Mm.
I did.
It was literally the only shot that I got in, though.
Oh, that's great. No, the room's not up yet. Oh, thank you.
No, we don't actually see the room invite if we're still in the tune.
Do we see it now?
It will come like any moment.
Yeah,
there you go. See?
Yes.
This is actually something I learned when I was streaming like ages ago with Skate. That if you're in a tune, you do not get the room invite.
I see. Interesting stuff, actually. I don't know that. I never try it because I don't want to risk.
No, but we were in time because this was actually usually the room invite comes up at around 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, it does. Let me run Thomas Peterson. I think that's the only match I need to run my bots on. So hello, Thomas Peterson. Let's begin. It's Loka versus Legion versus Loka. What are the maps? Black Goldville and...
Honestly, do not know.
Let me check.
Ooh.
We're checking the same time. Who's
Yes,
quicker?
we are. Normandy.
Okay, you're quicker than me.
Oh, actually, I need to pick a light tank.
Oh yeah. I'm picking the medium. Is it fine?
Yeah, for me not, because I was driving a very big heavy tank.
Right. I've generated the results already. Thomas Peterson is predicting Legion to lose 1-2 against Loka. Very interesting call here. Like, it's just 1.0 odds. Like, Thomas Peterson is very certain Loka is going to win 2-1 against Legion. I think there is something wrong with the algorithm. I have to check what's the reason of that. But Legion winning 2-1 against Loka, the odds are the next lowest, and then the next lowest would be Loka 2-0 against Win. So Loka winning, the odds are 1.8.
Against Legion, do you mean?
What?
You said against Win, but I think you meant Legion.
Yeah, Legion 1-2 against Loka. Thomas Peterson is suggesting Loka to win this one.
Okay, well, we'll see.
We'll see. Let's see if Thomas Peterson is jinxing Loka. I don't know why it says Loka to win, because I remember Legion being very strong, and I'm not sure about the head-to-head results between Loka and Legion. Sorry, I just can't forget about Win.
Yeah. It's understandable. They leave a lasting impression.
Yeah, true. Oh man. I'm just shocked. Why is this thing? Maybe the head-to-head result. Loka always wins against Legion. Maybe that's why.
I'm not sure, actually. I honestly, I never remember the exact results.
Ah,
But Loka is a very strong team as well.
it is. It is. Actually, Loka won Legion 2-1 on the first day, but I think that's it for their head-to-head results. So there is something wrong with my weighting system. So I might have to tweak that after this stream.
Thomas Peterson needs tweaking.
Yeah, it needs tweaking. I'm trying to kind of fine tune the bot, but then it doesn't make sense. Like one game just was weighted too much, and I think it needs some attenuation. Maybe I might do that after the stream.
In the meantime, with 1.5 minutes left to go, we see Loka getting ready in an IS4, 2 140s, 2 113s, and 2 E5s. So a lot of mobility with only a little bit of armor there.
Yeah. On the other hand, we have Legion going with Object 3 not in the 2Z but in the 50B, and Engi in the E5 alongside Redicoso and third. We saw a person dropped out of the roster, and Thomas in the IS4, Whoopzie in the T22. Is Legion going to play with 6 people?
No, of course they're not.
Let's hope not.
I mean, I do expect this to be a little bit of a YOLO night, but I don't expect it to be that YOLO.
True, and Venice Arcade now ready up in the 50B. Legion are going with a double 50B strat. And RG, let's call him RG, not family friendly.
Would expect with Legion having the south spawn. You know that little bush in the south spawn?
Yeah, near the spawn. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That
is like in the corner.
Yeah.
That is generally where I would expect those AMXs to go.
True.
They've used that before when, in this case, Whoopsie would be going to the caves to see who is there.
Yeah.
And the AMXs are basically there to back him up if he gets chased.
Right. Yeah. We'll see how it's going to go, but the 1-3 is a very interesting choice, and I think with that kind of choice, you'll be expecting a factory side strategy for Loka.
I like the 113s also making an appearance, but I always keep saying they're a little bit of a liability because they're the juiciest tanks.
And they are very immobile as well, very immobile. And if that E3 is forced to rotate, it's going to be a nightmare for that player.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. No.
So we have the AMXs actually going towards base C, so they're ready to clip anyone that is going to go there. Whoopsie indeed going towards base A to see who is there, but the Object 140 on the other side doing the same thing, and the E5's in the middle here. Both sides.
Spitfire already got shot early on. I don't know, probably from the double 50Bs there, but Phoenix is also spotted as well. While the rest of the forces onto A, look at the force just now got spotted. Oh, what happened to Engi? I didn't catch that.
Basically crossfire in the middle, and Legion is pushing very aggressively. I'm not entirely certain why. This is literally going YOLO.
No, this is.
I have no idea what they're doing.
I have no idea. Is this Win? Is this Win team? This is not Legion. Amaunet inspire me. Is this Legion? Or is this Win?
No, this is Legion doing a win.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe Lace from North, can you explain this? Did your account share? But then the Phoenix is down.
No. Be careful with saying things like that, even as a joke, because that could get them into trouble.
No.
But both teams have lost quite a bit of HP. Whoopsie has been absolutely deleted just now. Radicals has to be careful not to get the same fate.
Right.
We have Spitfires versus
Object 3.
I can't even see who. Yeah, there you go.
3.
But he's almost reloaded.
Yeah, he is.
Radicals is out.
First shot into Spitfire. Second shot.
going to go in as well because it's a 1-1-3.
Yes. And the
No,
third
it actually.
shell.
Well, it did, but now he has. There you go.
There we go.
But he's almost gone.
It's going to be 4 versus 5. It's going to be interesting stuff because Object 3 is a one-shot and Unisex is also a one-shot, but he's in the 140 though. So that's... He doesn't want to be greedy here.
No, they have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Edgar losing a little bit of HP here.
No party without me bounces on Zerd, and it's a pretty interesting stuff from Loka and Legion. Legion is the one that needs to be not too greedy. That needs to be too greedy. Took a shot. Put a shot into Ariana Grande.
But this is basically Legion is sort of like overextended. Now Vanessa Kate is reloading. Rum reroll. Object 3 has been taken out. Vanessa Kate is going to be gone.
Yeah.
There's no way that they can save him.
No, Vanessa Kate is killed by Edgar before Vanessa Kate is able to put the full shell in. And Thomas put another good shell to Edgar, and Edgar is killed 2 versus 4. It is for Legion.
Yeah, this is definitely Loka's game.
It is.
But I think this was just basically Legion was too aggressive in the middle.
Yeah.
And then the AMX50Bs rushed in and they lost a lot of HP doing that. It was sort of like uncoordinated YOLO!
Yeah, very uncoordinated. They are not win, so
No.
They're not win, so they have to play in the Legion way, not the win way.
But to be fair, this is sort of similar to what they did on Mayan Runes against Win, and it worked beautifully then.
Yeah.
But in this case, Loka was exactly in the places where they could shoot them.
Yeah, and Legion is just pushing in an open space, so that's why Loka was able to punish that rushing force from Legion. And you can see the damage numbers here. Ariana Grande doing more than 3k killing 2 tanks. No Party Without Me doing more than 3k killing 1. I mean, Unisex also pretty good. Just short of 3k damage and killing 1. While Vanessa Kate and Zerd are the only 2 tanks doing more than 2k of damage.
Well, in this case, if it stays like this, then your predictions will be true.
No, but Thomas Peterson says 2-1 against Loka. I mean, I should not underestimate Thomas Peterson, sorry.
It said 1-2 against Loka first, didn't it? Like the highest probability was Legion losing to Loka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then losing 1-2, so we'll see.
Exactly. But now we see Legion with 2 T22 mediums, 2 IS4s, and 3 E5s versus 3 E5s, 2 T22 mediums, and 2 113s. So a very similar lineup, only difference is the 113s and the IS4s.
Yeah, and I have to make sure I got the right score line on the right team because I did it wrongly in the last game, and I put like winning the first one and winning the second one. In the end, I have to like change it after I realize it's wrong. We're going to see, but now look at dropping the 140s, now going for a T22 and Legion. What are they going to do to make a comeback here? We're going to find out very soon.
Basically, DPM versus true armor in this case.
Yeah, and
on both sides.
Yeah. And this time, Loka also going back with the double 1-3, and we didn't see them going for the factory side, so I was wrong. If you see the enemies taking the 1-3s, they are not necessarily going to the factory side.
No, it would make sense if they were, to be honest, but in this case, Loka keeping their tanks together definitely made the difference.
Yeah. And sometimes good clans do something like this to kind of make an illusion to the other team that they're going for that position, but in the end, they're not doing that.
Exactly. Right now, IS4s are going to middle together with Whoopzie, but the rest of Legion focusing on base A, and basically all of Loka focusing that side as well. So that's going to be, let's say, interesting, potentially devastating for Object 3 here.
Yeah, but no point for me and Object 3. I mean, equally. I mean, look at Legion's forces. They are not quite there yet, but Loka pretty up there to support No Party Without Me. And if Loka decides to make a push, I'm worried about Object 3 here.
He is in a very tricky position, and Loka is doing just that. He is getting shot at, but he's so far not taking any damage for it.
Yeah, and the forces of Legion have come in to support Object 3. Object 3 can take a deep breath right now, but Zerd took a big hit, dropping the reactive armor now. Now Loka trying to shut down both Whoopzie and Object 3. This is going to be... And we are going to see a brawl, yes! No party without me trying to run away! And he got killed by
There's
Whoopzie!
no party without me.
Yes!
I feel for the Phoenix, he's not going to be able to rise from this. I can't help the stupid word puns, they come naturally to me.
No, he can't. And he's dead. He's buried in the ashes, unfortunately. The volcanic eruption from Legion is going to bury the Locust forces at the moment. Look at the hit point difference here.
Oh my god.
More than
Poor
4k.
Ariana Grande getting bullied by 4 tanks here.
Legion
I want to make a pun again, but that would be very bad one because it would be 18 plus. But you all get what I'm trying to.
I don't know, but Legion will be saying thank you next to Ariana Grande, and Angie will be the next one down for Legion. Though, would that make a difference, or is it a thank you next? We'll see.
Zerd now in trouble as well, but overall Legion has a massive gun advantage, and Thomas is just moving in, not necessarily to do the hits himself, but he was mainly just trying to distract him, I think.
Yeah, Zerd is down, and Unisex is down, and it's going to be 3 vs 3 and a 4 vs 3, I can't count. And now Thomas getting surrounded by both LG and also Eka, but Eka ignoring Thomas completely here.
Yeah, mainly wanting the easier hit target because the IS-4 is very troll, but in this case, there goes RG, there goes Edgar, it is 1-1.
Oh my god.
Very similar YOLO gameplay by Legion, but in this case it worked out.
It worked out, yeah. I don't know, I think originally Loka had the idea to rush in and shut down Object 3, but then Legion says, no, we're not going to allow you to kill off our Object 3, our precious Object 3.
Legion actually did a really great move here because they moved some of the heavies to the caves, which made Loka think that the forces of Legion were primarily there. So they focused on the caves and let like 2 tanks deal with the people at base A, and that was their mistake because that is where Legion's strength was.
Yeah, I mean, good counter reaction from Legion. I mean, Loka can't rain the forces onto Object 3. I mean, and then it's all about dancing around the map on on Black Goldfield, and we're now in Normandy. We're seeing Leopard 1 being played by Unisex, and Loka, you know, if it's Loka, you're going to see some interesting choices, tank choices, and Leopard 1, Super Conqueror, STB1, this is out of the box.
Definitely, but I can put them on their toes as well, because Legion is going with a sort of regular meta strat, or at least lineup, with the 2 T22 mediums and 2 E5s, 2 S4s, and a 215B. But I would still expect this to be more of a let's see where they are and then we're just going to go in, because that seems to be working.
Yeah, it seems to be. But Loka, if they know how to work the crossfire in, which is possible given Normandy is a pretty open map, but it's also pretty like undulated. So let's say how Legion's going to play on Normandy and how Loka is going to work with their crossfire. It seems it is their main advantage here.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious to see. I mean, the Leo 1 can perform beautifully here along with the STB because of their the way that they can ridgeline. Super Conqueror, not so much so though, so that might be a bit of a weakness here.
True. But you know, Super Conqueror, it's not a rare tank. I mean, it's pretty rare to see in tournaments, but you saw it with Raid. I mean, they kind of love Super Conqueror. I think it has got to do with her armor, which is pretty strong against tanks. Here you're seeing. So
I think the thing is though, I always have a feeling with like this, but also the VK90 and everything. There's a reason you do not see that too often in tournament battles.
VK19. That's because not a lot of people have that. But then I've heard a lot of players.
It's because the tank sucks.
I heard a lot of.
It is like it's not horrible, but it's not good.
I don't know, because I heard a lot of pro players saying VK90.01P is a really good tank, so I want to buy that during Christmas if they're going to release that anyway.
In the meantime, Legion will have a slight point advantage. RG and Whoopzie taking some big hits there. Not expecting RG to have some backup.
Yeah, not expecting that, but RG didn't take it. Only took 1 hit compared to Whoopzie taking 2 hits. Redico's spotting up nothing in the middle. Would he go for B because it's possible?
Oh, Angie!
Oh no.
Vanessa Kate getting hit now. Basically, Legion is in a tough pickle here because Loka has their forces pretty much all together, and Legion does not.
No.
And doing 27 damage to an E5 is not really the best of damage with a shot.
No, I mean, look at Legion now, down to more than 3k of hit point disadvantage. And at this rate, Thomas Peterson might be right in predicting the scoreline.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
We're getting there, basically.
we're getting there.
Legion has basically a slight point advantage, but it's only slight. Now they're starting to move in, but Loka is playing defensively.
They don't need to play aggressively. Although they don't have the hit point, the cap lead, they have a solid hit point pool advantage. So they just have to kind of chip away the hit points of Legion, good, long enough, more enough, so that they just need a good solid push, and that's it for Loka.
Exactly. And with that Leo behind base A, they can't really cap that. They can't really cap base B either. They know the Leo is there, but they can't really hit him.
Yeah. But I mean, you can try a bank on Unisex bouncing onto the T22s. That's what the T22s are made of. That's why you take a T22. It is there to sometimes bounce some shots and so on. Zerd spotted, trying to pull back a bit. And Redicos is spotted as well.
Object 3 now moving in.
Yeah, A base is trying to be getting captured. Unisex, he's spotted.
Is he going to be able to get it? Object 3 has not been spotted. So they might get away with it. That will give Legion a little bit of pressure on Loka.
Yeah, but then Loka has almost 4k of hit point advantage. It's just all on Loka to make that push. It's just that push they need. And Legion, they would be breathing heavily. And I don't see it. Like Legion, if they win this one, if they are winning this one, I think it will be down to the caps, actually.
Yeah. So they have to be very careful. They are rotating about a little bit. I don't quite understand why they don't just push in, honestly. Because they know they have the advantage, both gun-wise and tank-wise. They're rotating around now.
Yeah. This reminds me of GB vs Spoon on the Asia server, where similar situations for, I think, it's GB against someone else.
There we go, Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Running up the middle.
Yeah.
Losing HP because of that.
True.
We have RG and Unisex pushing behind, followed by Whoopzie.
Yeah, look at...
Thomas taking lots of hits there. Loka is making a move now.
It's making a move, but it's not like GB where their rotation got outspotted and the other team just are completely prepared. We are seeing Legion not so prepared about this.
No.
No.
Whoopsie moving in, but he has to be careful. Basically now, Loka is pushing in both sides, not necessarily making the right decision, because Unisex is going to be out, getting not even hugged to death.
Yeah.
But Object 3 is the first one gone.
G might do next though. Legion might be coming back a bit. They've pulled back the hit point pool deficit, and now it's down to within 1,000 hit point deficit here. Legion might get this out of the back here.
It's going to be very tricky though. They do take out Ariana Grande. Both teams have lost equal amount of guns.
Yeah.
But HP-wise, they're not doing too good. And Edgar is arriving at the back. They're not focusing on Edgar. They're instead focusing on Spitfires. And I think that's a very bad move. Because right now, that could be costing them the game.
Right. And even though, I mean, Angie killed the Phoenix, they need to make sure they can kill all the tanks as soon as possible. Because the caps are taking in favor of Legion. They must not allow Legion to get the win by caps. And Legion are hang on by that.
Edgar is still alive, but Zerd does not have the luxury of focusing on him. He needs to focus on Spitfires and Spitfires alone.
Yeah.
But that is tricky, because look at this. Camper-wise, they have it, as long as he survives. But that is the tricky thing here.
That is really a tricky thing. And Spitfire putting another good shell into Zerd. Zerd, is he trying to
needs to go down? Needs to try and survive.
Yeah.
Letting go of that cap. Angie at the back.
Yeah.
This is a very close game regardless of what's going to happen.
Really true.
Base D is now being contested. They need to take out Edgar. That is basically their only hope.
Right. That is really their only hope. And Angie... Edgar is safe in that corpse, and Spitfire, I think, bounces or misses onto Spitfire. No party felt we got D. Maybe he will be going for C, or if he's trying to...
He is. He's definitely going for C.
C. Yeah, not D. Well, he got D already. What am I talking about?
And as if he does that, Then basically there's no chance for Legion unless they take out Edgar and manage to miraculously get base A back somehow.
And Angie is down to
Zerd
one
is all
shot.
the way at the back. It's going to be too late. Loka has this.
No, Luca has this. And now Loka has 3 caps, and Zerd is the only the last man standing at 1 shot. I think Loka has this, and Thomas Peterson will
They
be
have.
right.
They have 3 bases. There's no way for
No
Zerd to
way.
take this back. Him dropping down, it was needed, but at the same time, it cost them the game.
It is. I mean, this is the conundrum that Zerd was having at the moment. Whether to go down or to battle out with these 2 tanks here, and in the end, that decision would be a tough decision to make, but we almost
But there
got
we go.
no party for the end. There we go. Loka are through to the next round.
This was lost because with at least the people pushing on A, because that's the part that I was following,
Yeah.
they did not focus fire enough. When Edgar came, they were still focusing Spitfire rather than Edgar after he was already being spotted. And he was so low on HP. If Thomas had shot him instead of Spitfires, it would have been a different result.
It will be, but I'm actually amazed how Legion pulled back pretty much, pulled back a lot. At one point from like
Yes.
around 4k of hit point disadvantage to less than 1k disadvantage. However, that couldn't
Absolutely.
cut the mustard in the end. So, but Zerd doing more than 4k of damage, doing 2 kills. Benny doing more than 2k, and Angie doing more than 2k, killing 1 in the end. But Loka,
Aww.
all of their tanks except Unisex did more than 2k of damage, and this is a really good sign. It shows that they probably have hit point push in really well, and they focus fire pretty well potentially.
In the meantime, Appa run for Mercy.
Bye, Mercy.
So that's the end of the dream for Mercy to reach the top 8.
Nope.
And the last dream we had of having at least 7 teams in there that actually deserve to be there. They did not abuse the. Actually, did Mercy abuse the win rate
Yes, they
seeding?
did. They did.
Okay, then it actually doesn't matter.
So that's why I was saying
That
doesn't
sounds
matter.
harsh, but I'm very much against the win rate seeding
Yeah.
abuse.
I'm very against that as well. And Mercy pretty much for the entire season are seeded first in the previous Q series, and they can't even finish top 8. So
Yeah.
not my fault. You can't blame me for that.
Well, yeah, we have Souls definitely abusing it. The thing is that this sort of stuff, at least it made Wargaming aware that they need to change the seeding.
They
At the
really,
very least, win rate needs to be weighted if you want to do this.
that's very true though, because I've kind of made some graphs and some kind of facts that shows win rate seeding has a significant impact to the outcome of the leaderboard and so on, and also the matchup and fixtures and so on.
Exactly. And of course, when you have weighted win rate seeding, then it makes rerolls interesting enough.
Mhm.
But most of the top pro players are have basically epic sets of themselves.
Yeah.
So then it will make less of a difference. And at least one battle 100% will actually count as one battle.
Yeah, really. Oh my god, I got a lot of viewers watching right now. Thank you very much.
Nice.
30, that's good. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I was thinking like 20, around 20, but thank you very much, 30 viewers. Because I have a lot of viewers, make sure you fill in the questionnaire, and my moderator is going to put the link up in the chats, so you can take your time in this break to complete that questionnaire. Very, you don't need to spend a lot of time, just do it.
I think it's because one of the things that I'm seeing is that right now Every is playing, which
Yeah.
means we were the ones left with very interesting tournament battles to view. And it was a very close call, so that does make it fun to have them watch that as well.
Yeah, true. If you don't mind, let me update everything, and then I'll come back a bit.
Yeah, sure.
No
We have about 5 minutes before the room is up.
Wow.
5 or 6 minutes, so we can't play a match anyhow.
6 minutes. We have 6 minutes until a match
Yeah.
is up. Yeah. So I mean, let me just put the screen up. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. There we go. I mean, we can talk. We can talk. Well, I mean, in the meantime. So don't worry. But
I think I've always been opinionated, and I'm always speaking my opinion quite bluntly. That's part of my Dutch heritage. But I'm also kind of getting to the point where, like, I'm just going to say what I think.
Yeah.
rather than wrapping it up nicely to sound kinder. Because when it comes to the cheating, the abuse, and all of that,
Yeah.
I'm I'm just very much against that, and I think it's
No.
despicable.
It's
The
just.
same with last season when we had FBI and Raid abusing the ticket machine. I
Mhm.
think that you're better than that. Why would you do that?
Yeah,
It
but
just made me lose all respect for them.
I totally agree. Why? I mean, well, but then wargaming needs to kind of step up in terms of something like these kind of rigging and so on. I mean,
Hmm.
in the end, you won't have a perfect system that's going to plug every loophole that's possible. So my opinion is that wargaming needs to at one point enforce the 2.1.1 game rules whenever possible. You can't keep on saying like it's not in the rules. We can't do anything if it's like
Exactly.
absolutely certain that their purpose in rigging or exploiting that loophole is to benefit them in the tournaments, then I mean, very good reason to enforce that rule. To be honest with you.
Yeah. And the thing is that EU has so many very strong teams that actually deserve to be in the top 8 and that have tried their hardest to get there using normal means rather than abusing the system.
Yeah,
And yeah, I think weighted win rate is the next step. I think that it will be difficult for wargaming
it will.
to create a system that will include ratings as well, because ratings is a very tricky thing and also easily abused, because the more time you put into it, if you know that basically your rating for August is going to affect the win rate seeding, or at least the seeding for the tournament that follows after,
Mhm.
yeah, you're just going to play a lot for 1 month, because even a 45 percenter can reach 5k if he puts in enough battles.
Yeah, that's really true indeed. But at the very least, I do think that the current rating system in the game is better than before. Where it's like I don't want to use the C word, but it's like if you lose similar amount of cups. If you do really well, you lose similar amount of cups as not doing well. So and then if you win, you
Yeah.
just win similar amount of cups as not doing a lot of damage. So at the very least, I think it's better than the old system. But maybe we could change that a little bit. I don't know how we could change that. It will be hard, uh, but then maybe punish more for doing a lot less. That could be a good way to start with.
Yeah. And to ban accounts from tournaments that can't even participate in those
Oh
tournaments.
yeah, that's true. That's what I've been always calling for: ban the phantom teams and punish the the, the players who never turn up in these kind of tournaments.
This was actually yesterday. One of the people from one of the clans that are abusing this system
Yeah.
was on Discord, was discussing that, and basically used in his defense that the 100 accounts that they're currently using is of a player that is actually participating when they reach the top 8. And I'm like, well, that is not even a defense, because he can't exactly play on it right now, can he?
No.
I mean, the tank, it's a literally empty account. It does not have tier 10 tanks. It cannot play. So it should not be able to register as part of the team.
No, no, shouldn't. I mean, especially when it doesn't have a tier 10 tank, that's even worse.
Exactly.
Just, I really hope that has to be changed at least before the spring season, and if it can't be put into action for winter season, and if it's like not very, I mean, if the price is not going to be very lucrative, maybe. I mean, yeah, the winter season would be a good idea to start trying another seeding system. That would be a good
Yeah.
way to start. But I think we seldom see winter season in the World Tank Splits. Do we see
I
one?
would like it. At the same time, wargaming also needs to be careful with that, because if you basically spam your game with tournament seasons,
Hmm.
then it will tire people out. People will be tired of playing, people will be tired of watching, and in the end, you gain less. That's the same reason why um, Mad Games and Uprising and Gravity Mode and Realistic Mode are only there for short periods of times, because it increases the activity for those periods of times.
Yeah,
But if you were to use those game modes throughout the game the whole time, there would be no interest for them.
no, it will die down, and I mean, you don't want to make wargaming too hard to think of something new and so on. That's why they've kind of make this kind of uh, being temporary game modes, not permanent game modes. However, I think Wargaming is trying to create a new game mode for the upcoming Halloween event. I think if that's why I hear.
I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not.
I have NDA, so in this case, I'm not allowed to talk about
No
it.
problem. No problem. I respect that. Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to potentially a new game mode. I mean, if not, I really like the Uprising mode. It's just really fun to play.
I'm always of the events that we get yearly. I generally like the Halloween events most, but that's also because the tanks that we get are usually quirky tanks. They're tanks that you basically fantasy tanks.
Yeah.
But they also have weird skins, and they're generally really enjoyable to drive. That's also why I like all the Halloween stuff. I generally make sure to gold my way through whatever event just to get to tanks.
Right. Someone asked who is the person speaking alongside me. That's Amaunet85. If you don't know, then shame on you, really.
Yes, shame on you.
It's the room up. Yeah, I think so.
But it's fun
It's fun.
doing this together, I mean.
It is really fun, really. We are on New Bay. What's the tiebreaker map? I need to ask Thomas Peterson. Knock knock.
Let's see. Basically, with this, we are now commentating together because right now it is possible. We're not doing it later on because we want to avoid basically losing coverage of the professional stage. Tiebreaker back at Dynasty Sprawl, by the way.
Oh, Dynasty Spur, thank you very much. It's Newbie and Dynasty Spur. So let me just run this.
Similar maps, actually.
Yeah, I don't know the algorithm for Wargaming. The randomness doesn't seem random to me at all.
It's literally very random, up to the point that you can have the same map every matchup.
Yeah,
Possible.
yeah. I mean, is that even random? I don't know.
Well, technically, yes, that makes it just very random because it makes it very unlikely to happen. So if it happens, it has to be random.
Yeah, but then
Big brain time.
I might have to calculate the probability because my lecturer says oh, someone says my Thomas Peterson bot makes it too boring to watch. No. Oh. There we go, Thomas Peterson. Oh my god.
Don't bully the bots.
It says Lurker 2-1 against APA. We're going for a tiebreaker.
Ooh.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
But Lurker winning, the odds are quite low. So, and then the second lowest odd is that Lurker 2-0 against APA. So Thomas Peterson is quite in favor of Lurker winning this one.
To be honest, so am I, but that's mainly because of the win rate abuse.
I totally agree. How about endgame versus those?
Ooh, same thing actually. I'm for endgame because of the win rate abuse on the other side.
Yeah, true.
But EG and Loka are also the strongest teams of these two matchups. So
yeah,
while of course anything can happen and you have RNG as a factor, I would be very surprised if Loka and EG didn't win these matchups.
no. Thomas Peterson is saying endgame 2-1 against those, so we're going to see if this is going to be the case in the end. So let's announce the lineup, shall we?
Go ahead.
Okay, before I do that, I need to kind of generate this again. Sorry. No, I'm just like having a lot of things at once, trying to... Sorry, now I'm back. So on the Ube we have Loka, Ariana Grande in the E5 alongside Trap Melon and Edgar G Kill. And then we also have No Party Without Me in the T22 alongside Unisex, RG in the IS4 alongside Spitfires. APA, we have Yennefer in the Vegas Light alongside no one. Karovnika is in the IS4 alongside Ernest. Macheo is in the E5 alongside Machinek. And Moika is also in the E5 alongside Ninja.
Ninja is nice. Ninja has a YouTube channel as well, and
Yeah.
definitely worth a sub. Even though he does some stuff in Polish, which I wouldn't understand one bit of.
If you do understand Polish, I would need to ask you to translate the video for me, please. Rip is streaming, even though Raid is not here tonight. So Don't worry, Rape is going to stream in
Yeah, he
German,
is.
and they're going to follow.
Yeah.
He's going to follow
Exactly.
this bracket as well. So let's head
Dun,
into.
dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Which means that Fujit and Every are both streaming EG versus Souls. Ooh, this is something we've not seen yet. Everyone using the same avatar. I like that. Unity.
That's my avatar. Oh my god, thieves! Thieves!
Yes, it's not like it's available for everyone.
Report! We have thieves among us!
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Appa heading towards base B. Loka heading towards base C.
Oh, this is going to descend into brawl very soon. I hit the building again. I always hit that tall building
Me
here.
too.
Just,
Yes, exactly that building.
Yeah, it's just giving me some very, very...
Ooh, Appa not capping. They're going straight on in.
They're just going for an
That
iron
could be
fist.
dangerous.
Yeah, Loka now trying to get C. If they know this information, they need to run away as soon as possible. And they're just
that is
ignoring
what they're
that.
doing. But they are losing some HP doing that. Oof, no party without me getting tracked. Unisex.
But
Basically, Loka regrouping, those E5s making their way back very fast.
yeah, but there needs some time to lock down the lane where Macheo is in. And now we are seeing Care of Nika rushing into RG. RG might be in loads of trouble.
Archie definitely is in trouble. But he's holding them, and at the same time, it allows Loka to focus on the other side.
Yeah, and they're going for
No
both.
party without me getting murdered. They're actually bypassing RG to get no party without me, and there he goes.
And Macheo will be the next tank down for APA. And just as it's going to
Moika
be...
on fire.
Yeah, Moika on fire, and this is very, very messy right now. Yennefer trying to circle Edgar, but RG is also dead. Oh, he's finally down. Yennefer is dead.
Overall, I think this is mainly Appa's game, and that's mostly because Loka was too unprepared and lost too much HP running off.
Yeah, but then they didn't drop too many hit points just like win. They actually make it a bit tough for AP, but then AP looked really solid here. And Moika got tracked by Edgar, and now it's going to be free for those two. On the other hand, Unisex is down, Spitfires is against 4 tanks, he's in loads of pain.
Yeah, they're not focusing on him though.
No.
Ninja not looking too healthy. Edgar facing off against Moika, but he's not going to survive that, especially not with Marcinek arriving at his back.
Spitfires
There he
just
goes.
bounces onto Ninja, but both Ariana Grande and Edgar are killed, and just Loka unable to do anything from that iron fisting from APA.
I think, like I said, Loka lost too much HP, A, running away, and then B, regrouping and moving out into the open.
Yeah, I agree with the latter more, because if we are talking about running away, the T-22s didn't drop too much. I mean, if you're talking about win, that's more like dropping too many hit points, and Loka was able to kind of like regroup a bit, but then, as you said, the regrouping was the main reason, I believe, and also they shut down RG very early on, and yeah, Loka in the end wasn't so prepared for this. And look at APA, Ernest doing more than 4k of damage and Moika doing more than 3k, and Ernest killing 2 tanks, Spitfire is the only tank doing more than 3k for Loka, killing 2 in the end.
He should generally only get away with this once. Both teams now taking 4 E5s, both teams taking a Vicus and an IS-4. The only difference is one E100 versus a T22.
Right.
So that's going to be very interesting to see what they're going to do with that. I think Loka will play more defensively right now. Because they have the most to lose here.
Yes. Sorry, I was looking at my chat. The reason why they want me to remove Thomas Peterson because it's too good.
To be fair, that's the biggest compliment you can get.
No, they don't want me to use Thomas Peterson because it's predicting really well at the moment, and they said it should favor Legion when it's not favoring Legion. I'm sorry.
In the meantime, 25 seconds left before we go into the actual match, second game on Nube.
There we go. Can we all pray not to hit that building again? That Empire State building, isn't it?
I always do that. This is the downside of streaming city maps.
Yeah.
On Dynasties Pro, you can literally fly above all the buildings, but that's not the case for New York
No.
in
The-
New
the
Bay, but it is New York.
It's really pretty much New York, Manhattan.
It's based on New York.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it Manhattan area? This looks like Manhattan. Yeah. It looks like to me, but it gives me some strange vibes when I hit that building. Sorry, I just no. I mean, we are seeing a donut here. Spitfire is aiming
Yeah?
at that donut. What? Is that based on the well? Let's not digress too far.
Game is loading me in very, very slowly here. I'm still not
Yeah.
in.
Oh, you're still not in? How come?
No,
What?
I don't know.
It's starting in 2 seconds. It's starting. It has started. Are you in?
Yeah, I'm still loading in.
Oh man, no! Report Wargaming. Report to Wargaming. Something's wrong. Loka on the north side going to A, and APA
Worst
is
case
also as well.
scenario, I'll restart the game.
Are you still not in here? Because right
I'm
now.
still loading.
Oh man, Macheo getting shut down. No, he's got tracked, but Machina getting tracked by Locust forces. Just
There
is
we go.
descending into brawl situation on the A side. Are you in finally?
Already?
Are you not in?
Now I am.
Good.
I made it finally.
Nice. And Marchinek's trying to cap A down there, but Unisex not doing anything. Now he's going out in the open and puts a really good shot into Marchinek. Ariana Grande coming to support.
Basically, this is like an early
Oh, man.
brawl, but in this case, Appa is losing more HP
Oh dear. My free
and
caps.
possibly more guns. Jennifer close to being murdered.
Yeah, and my free cap's not working. Just not working. God.
Oh my god!
What's going on? I'm following Unisex right now. Marchinek is dropping the reactive armor. 2 versus 1 for Loka. And Marchinek will be down very soon. AP dropping a lot of hit points now.
It's just a matter of reloading and shooting. Marchinek still alive. Unisex staying behind in order to get that kill. He has to be careful though. It is all important to get this.
And
He does not though, and he's taking HP damage for that.
Yeah, and I'm following Moika at the moment, but Cheo is trying to shield Moika, but now Moika wants to kill off No Party for me. That's his main priority. He does kill off Moika killing Moika, no Party for me. And Spitfire is also down, Ernest is down.
Basically, it is 4 versus 2. This is definitely going to be Loka's game.
Unless we're seeing an
My free
Emorak.
camera is derping though.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I think I transmitted that.
Yes, I blame you.
No.
Okay, now I have a bird's eye view. Moika almost gone.
He's gone, and Macheo's the last man standing. Don't blame me, blame Wargaming.
No, I like blaming you better.
What? Oh man.
But there we go.
That's not good to hear. There we go.
Very fast game
It is really.
for Loka.
Looking at the damage, Ernest doing more than 3k and the E100, interesting stuff. And Macheo also doing more than 2k alongside Machinek. And on the Locust side, we have three players doing more than 3k damage, killing 4 tanks in total.
And in this case, that was all important. But it did take Unisex a lot longer than it should have in order to take out... oh, I lost his name. The E5.
Machinek, I suppose?
Marchinek, yeah, that was the one.
Yeah. We are now on Dynasty's Poe. Prepare for a mouse spam. Or not. You didn't Loka going back for the 263. Loka in the 263. It's Loka in the 263.
Ooh, that's going to be very interesting to see.
Interesting. I mean, we saw Loka using 263 against win that game. I mean, Loka did really well with that 263, only to be beset by an unfortunate ammo rack. And you were there, actually. When that ammo rack happened to that E5, like almost full health ammo rack was just... Oh, I feel very sorry for Loka. Hapless ammo rack for Loka.
Let's see. We have in total, we see Loka taking 2 E5s, D22 medium IS4, a mouse, AMX50B, and that 263. I mean, it is for Dynasty Sprawl, so it will work very different than it would on New Bay. But versus 2 mice, 3 e5s, a Vicus and an IS4, it can be very tricky.
Yeah. But Logan taking. Well, I mean, they have a duplicated E5, but look at their lineup. Just almost all tanks are different here. All players take a different tank, apart from Trapman in the E5. But APA, would the double bounce trap work for them? We're going to see very soon.
Let's see if I can actually load in on time this time.
I'm sure you will. Let me have a sip.
It would help. See, here we go. I'm in.
Good to hear. APA with more than 1 hit point advantage, and they're on the north spawn, Loka south spawn. Let me head up high into the helicopter, and there we see a very nice view. I love this view.
To be fair, with Dynasty Spirit, I actually find the view a bit too high. I never can go like all the way high because you miss too much.
Yeah, true.
But we have Ernest in the Vicus going for an early spot, potentially getting hit early if he's not careful.
But he should be safer now, but he's just running away from that fountain. I think a good call from him.
He did not get spotted for it.
Yeah, which is really important now. APA knows where Locust forces are, and it's all onto APA to make a counter to that. It's all up to them, really.
See, right now Loka is holding steadily, taking both an interest in the base A side and the base C side.
Yeah.
Whereas the mice are pretty much holding the middle for APA, but the rest of the team is near base C.
Yeah, Spitfire spotted up both Moika and Ernest, and that's okay information, but they still don't know where APA forces are. That's why No Party Fault Me is hesitating where to go for A, but he's now going for A, and he's going to get that base for Loka. Loka might have the hit point and the cap advantage here.
And that's going to be very important because that will force APA into action at some point.
It does, and now we're going to see APA making a rotation to A potentially, and with Ernest leading the charge and Ninja following closely behind. But the E5s on the other hand are still stacked up in that corner, so potentially APA might be spreading out too much, and look, if they know this information, that could spell the end for APA here.
No Party Without Me potentially in a little bit of trouble, but they're not actually pushing him.
No.
And he does have support in the form of Edgar.
Yeah, No Party Without Me trying to blind fly into the bush. He's reverse ice ripping. Hey, spotted. He needs to run away safely. He is going to run away safely. However, Edgar GQ is trying to come in to support No Party Without Me, and nothing much is happening going on. Nothing much is happening.
Yennefer is moving into base B, so that's an important rotating point.
This is actually so. And APR are going for A as well. And this means Loka will lose all the caps here. And APA going for 2 caps. What does Loka have in mind here?
They either need to push, but they've already lost the advantage now because they knew that there were 2 tanks there. They could have moved in.
Yeah, RG taking a hit from Yennefer. Doesn't look good for Loka at all. They don't have input advantage. They don't have cap advantage. I feel very worried about Loka here.
No Party Without Me focusing on Ninja, but getting hit by Ernest at the back there. Ninja retreating. No Party Without Me losing way too much HP here. He's going too YOLO. The rest of Loka moving in. No Party Without Me has been deleted. Ninja not looking too healthy, but it's cost him a lot of HP.
It does, actually. And Loka trying to shut down Ninja. Trapman is tasked to do that. But Ariana Grande is also very low. And
Ninja finally gone.
Yeah, look at APA's forces raining onto Loka's tanks here. Just a big mess. A hot mess here. And Unisex is going to be down. Oh.
APA is basically winning this. And they are winning this mainly because Loka has been too chaotic 2 games now.
Right, it is, really. And Machinek is very low, 455. Trapman leads to... It bounces! No! And that would mean Trapman will be down very soon. This is probably the focus they're going for.
There goes Edgar. Machinek might die, but that's not even certain because they can't really... Loka does not have the amount of guns to take out these guns.
No.
And they're focusing the mouse instead of the juicy tanks.
Yes, which is not good, not ideal, but they have nothing to do, right? I mean, it's over for Loka at this point. And
Yeah.
APA, would they win by caps or would they win by hit points? Or tanks, or what the heck? They're going
There
to
we
win
go.
by
They
caps.
basically do both.
Yeah. Spitfire's still alive.
Yeah.
I mean, APA, looking at Ernest and Yennefer both doing more, both doing the highest damage here. Ernest doing 2.8k, Yennefer 3.4k, killing 6 tanks in total. Unfortunately, Loka only have 2 tanks doing more than 2k, and Loka are out for tonight.
That this is something that Loka decided to respond, but they decided to respond too late because they knew that there were 2 tanks near base A. So they knew that base A was getting capped by 2 tanks, but instead of taking advantage of that and moving on to base C, they decided to go into the middle, which allowed those tanks in base A to like instantly interact with them as well.
Yeah, personally, I found Loki's strat here too defensive to my taste, and this is what this gave them AP a lot of back control, and AP was able to work with that back control to win against Loka in the end.
Very, very true.
Yeah, I got a pain. Okay,
I'm still getting birthday messages.
Right, yeah, I got another pig. It's not because they are complaining about Thomas Peterson. Finally, for the first time, he didn't get it right.
True, that's true. They can't complain about that then.
No, you can't complain about that. It's not game ball.
But EG did win from Souls as expected.
Yeah,
So we have EG versus Appa next.
And also versus Loka in the match for 3rd place. Rip is going to stream that fixture, while for the final it's going to be me, Amaunet, Fujits, and also every name is taken.
Yes.
That's cool. We only have around 15 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's not try to play again because I really suck on PC.
No, let's not. Let's have a chat.
Exactly. I think that works better.
That works better, and I need to update everything, obviously.
I have to say, like I've been saying, I'm not rooting for Appa because they're abusing the win rate system, but they did play well.
Yeah, they
And
did.
in this case, Loka just played too chaotically.
And
They sort of like, I don't know, you know that bit where you expect someone to panic and then they just go every which way?
yeah.
That's kind of what I feel happened both in the first match and in the third match.
And I do think that I don't know, hesitation, I think, is taking a toll on Loka.
Yeah.
They probably know something is going on, but they can't decide what to do for the best for the team, for the best interests for the team. So
Exactly.
they really need to improve that for the Blitz Cup preliminaries, or otherwise they might be in some sort of trouble.
The first match, Loka rotated back really well in order to support the team, but then the E5s really crossed over in the line of fire, whereas they knew the line of fire was going to be there. That's something I still do not understand.
No, and let's be honest here, that reaction, the push from low poly felt me, it was a bit very poorly, was pretty poorly coordinated, to be honest. If it was more like a kind of a horizontal straight line, a kind of like front line push together, not just 2 tanks, it could have been a different story. But then it wasn't. So that's why they didn't come off top.
Exactly.
Right.
So let's see. EG versus Souls was a 2-0 for EG.
Yeah, it is 2-0 for EG. What is the map for the 3rd place match?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Map for 3rd place is Canal, and Vineyards.
No, that's oh yeah, Canal and Vineyards. I'm looking at the wrong Canal and Vineyards.
We have Yukon and Middleburg for the finals.
Yeah, I remember it's different. Canal and Vineyards. Okay. Canal, Vineyards, and Game versus So's. So sorry.
In the meantime, someone just wrote, if Amaunet streams on her birthday, then you're sure she enjoys streaming. Well, I definitely do. It's great fun.
Great fun. I mean, the reason why we signed up for streaming is because we have a lot of enthusiasm with tournaments, And if we
Exactly.
don't enjoy that, we won't stream in the end. So
Exactly.
it's not that wargaming forces us to stream to stream them. It's voluntary, completely voluntary. Yeah, I'm not lying. No one's holding at
but
gunpoint. So
it's true. You're right. The thing is that I always feel responsible. Like I think I've told you this before, but like for a few years, basically Brian and I were the only ones streaming. Rip was streaming EU, but we were the only ones giving Asia server and NA server coverage as well. Then Fuji joined us, which was just very lovely.
yeah,
Also because he streamed the challenges, but also because he basically helped spread the load.
yeah.
And it's grown since there, and it's actually made it there's just less pressure now on me. It sounds really dramatic, I don't mean it like that,
Yeah.
but there's just less pressure on me, because before I felt really responsible if I did not stream on a day.
Yeah.
And right now, with you covering Asia, Fuji's covering Asia, we have Fishy and Droodles on NA.
Especially NA. It's so important we have new streamers for NA because the schedule.
It's too late. It's 3 a.m. here when day starts.
Yeah, I can't scream, I can't be energetic because I'll get complaints from my neighbors and my roommates. So.
In the meantime, I have a guy in my chat making all kinds of sexual innuendos. It's
Was that the bot who commented your video streams? And
no, not even. This is a guy that is basically cussing left and right and saying pretty stupid stuff.
No.
He's hidden now. He can't talk on my channel again.
Yeah, someone have swung the ban hammer, so good.
Exactly.
Thomas Peterson is predicting a walkover for Loka against those 2-0, so I don't know.
And what did they say for EG versus Appa?
I'm going to generate it now. Thomas Peterson saying endgame 2-0 against Appa are complete walkover 2-0.
Oof. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
If Appa brings the same unsettling gameplay
Unsettling, I love
WoTB
that.
It did versus. Yeah, but it works because that's basically what happened to Loka.
It does really. Well, I mean, a lot of reason that tiebreaker game Loka just didn't want back control for some reason.
In the meantime, we actually have our. This is going to be our last matchup.
Yes, it
for
is.
tonight.
It
We
is.
actually are ending like half an hour early.
Oh yeah, and hopefully if someone's going to join in for in the lounge, I don't know, but it is going to be the last previous skill tournaments for the EU server, and we will have a week break, and then we'll be back on the 5th of October, and then we will be
Yes.
streaming Blitz Cup preliminaries.
And then we'll be streaming on our own again because we want to make sure that every matchup is covered. And as long as we do not commentate together, that means that everyone is getting streamed. On EU, at least.
At least, yeah. I don't know what to say. It was, okay, we still have some time. So far, what do you think about how do you think about the autumn season so far?
It's kind of mixed feelings. I've been enjoying the gameplay. I like the meta. I like that it's mobile, that it allows for rushes and tactical gameplay.
Yeah.
I dislike the win rate seeding abuse. I dislike the whole drama around that. And basically it makes it feel unfair to me with the some of the teams that have gone through to the next round, in my opinion. Because they've been abusing the system since the very beginning, they do not belong there.
No, and that's deplorable, to say the least. I mean, if you know that you're good enough in the top mid, then you don't need that advantage at all. I mean, it only serves to prove that you're just not good enough at that level. If you just use that,
Exactly.
If you
Like,
abuse that seeding.
Taking a look at Immo, this season they are very strong.
Yeah.
But in the previous season, I believe it was them that did not win a single match in the professional stage. And that was mainly because they kept using two teams. So whenever their best team was knocked out, their other team would still be getting tickets or cups for them.
Yeah.
So that was also not against the rules, but is not playing fairly either. And right now that is different, but I do kind of expect that once we get to the professional stage, it's called qualifiers this season, I believe, but basically for
Preliminaries.
me this is the qualifiers
Yeah.
and that's the professionals.
Yeah.
But the difference is that I kind of expect the same to be happening to Souls and Appa right now, because then the gameplay will be serious. People will be bringing their own game. It will not be like now where people are not really taking it seriously and just doing whatever.
Yeah. I do feel very sorry for Vale though, because
Yes.
they got the top 8 clans 2 times in the quarterfinals of the group stage, and what better way to kind of sabotage a team's chances in the top 8 than having the top 8 teams already in the second round of the 2-day tournament series.
Exactly. So yeah, that's basically why there's mixed feelings for me this season. I love the gameplay. I love having seen Legion play this much and just general gameplay that they've been bringing. And like I said, the meta is it's great fun because you can't predict where people will go because basically those E5s can pop up everywhere. But yeah, the seeding is the other side of it.
Yeah, and then you also have the cancellation of the Challengers tournament, which actually puts off a lot of clans. After they know they're not going for top 8, or if they know they are definitely not going to be in the top 8, they simply just don't play. And I don't like to see that,
Yeah.
because there are a lot more clans in the EU server that could contest for the top 16, the 9 to the 16 spot. I mean, we saw Elements dropping out very early, and we also have Zenith dropping out very early as well. Just kind of like, no, just.
But it's sad, but it kind of makes sense as well because there's no wildcard needed
No.
right now.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that Wargaming isn't focusing on that. But I do know that I think it's at least for Asia, that they're actually organizing their own challenges tournament now.
They are. I hope that will be a success, and that will be a good message to Wargaming that Asian server clans still put a lot of effort, still take it really seriously, the Challengers tournament. I mean, during spring season, we also have the Challengers tournament, even without the wild card. So, especially for the EU server, I just don't see why you would remove that for the EU server. Especially, it's just a tournament that a lot of people put a lot of effort in and consider it as a really important tournament to kind of boost their reputation and so on. And we are now in the finals, Yukon APA versus Endgame.
And this has actually been, we were talking about this in the tournament chat channel on the big Discord the other day.
Yeah.
And Artem, Rexy Commandante, he said that basically EU is the only server where there's a lot of interest for the challenges tournament.
I think he didn't say that.
And
I think he didn't say that.
He did.
EU
He said
server.
there was, for the EU server there's a lot of interest, but not for the other servers. And that's one of the reasons why they cancelled it now. And also because there's no wildcard needed, so you also don't actually need it.
Yeah.
But for I believe that it was for NA last spring season, that of the 8 clans, only 6 registered.
Yeah.
So that is saying something.
That is really. And according to Rexy, there are teams that just kind of made a new team just for the just for the Challengers tournament, back in the spring season. So, apart from the EU server, the other servers, that doesn't seem to be a good indication that it's heavily taken seriously by the clans. But we are now seeing APA doing putting out a lot of E5s played by seeing Karov, Nika, Macheo, Moika and Ninja. Manfak changing into the IS4. I'm not cussing, by the way. And
Manfak, I would just say it like with an E-ish sound, because it sounds less bad and will not get censored. Manfak.
Okay.
It's technically not correct, but it's its own bloody fault.
But Manfak is actually what the 100% account here.
Is it?
It is. You can check it.
Oh yeah, it is. But he has actually has battles, and he actually has tier 10s. He can actually participate.
Yeah, but then they also have the premium account, which I don't think it has a tier 10 tank in the team, so it's just no.
He has an IS4 and an E5. That's basically it.
Yeah. He has readied up, and Lionel is also in the IS4, Ernest in T22 alongside Yennefer. Thank you, Kuga, for the compliment that we are doing a good job in the double commentary. Thank you very much, Kuga.
It's really nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Nicolate in the E5 alongside Ice Cream Chilling. I suppose it's is it Chocolate? And then we have Joshua Kimmich, which is previously Don. Is it Don? No, not Van. No, I forgot. God. And then we have Orca as well. Another Ice Cream Chilling, which is last in the T22, which in the Mouse and General was in the T22. I must check again to be sure.
Honestly, I've stopped trying to keep track of all the names. It's they keep changing them so fast.
No, for the commentators, it's a heck of a job. So I hate you for changing names.
Well, at least they're not putting in E7 with their medics and medics and murdocs and modocs.
And then now you also have Mapbox, the supercomputer.
Oh god, I honestly, I do love E7, but they're so troll.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. 7 batchers, we love them for the 7 batchers, so they can be forgiven.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
They also pulled off the 7 IS4s on Nube, and it also worked wonders for them.
Well, I hate 7 IS4s because the NA server are also doing something similar, so no.
Yeah, it can work.
Yeah.
But yeah, 45 seconds left to go before we go into the actual match. Yukon, one of the maps with 4 bases, that always makes it very interesting. And we know that the base point thing is broken on this map. Basically, it goes up too quickly, so that makes caps all the more important on this map.
Yeah.
I think that's also why we're seeing a lot of E5s, because, like I said, they can pop up anywhere.
Yeah, that's true indeed. And we're seeing, I think it was back in the Asia server, ID versus Feast. ID originally in a lot of trouble, but then they won by caps. Same goes for Feast in the second game. So are we going to see something similar? We will know very soon, and they need to fix the caps issues. It's...
Well, they did it on purpose. It's an experiment. It's not like a bug, but it's just broken.
And it's broken, yeah. And I think it should be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I forgot.
So, lots and lots of E5s. Basically, the only difference is the IS4 versus the Mouse.
Yeah.
Mouse can be tricky. The map is not necessarily very big, but there's a lot of corners.
True, and the corners can be very important to... I mean, will be the difference whether you will secure the A base or you won't secure the A base. And this is, I think, what a lot of clans are going for, from what I see so far.
Yeah, they much prefer BCA rather than D.
Yes, and we head up. I can't bother to check the names for AG, so I'm going to go back into the game. APA go mostly to A, and also EG, this is going to descend into a brawl situation very quickly. Who's going to get B or C? No, none of them are going for B or C. I mean, EG yes, but not APA.
Now they're being spotted as they cross over, so the E5s have to be careful. They're holding.
Oh.
Immediately some damage being done both sides.
Yes, it is. Manfuck taking a lot of damage trying to cross into the corner, and now we're going to see the Sorry?
EG in trouble with the E5s. They're being pushed hard.
No, but they have the reactive armor, so it's not the end of the world yet. But I can only count 6. The other tank needs to come in. Ice Cream Chilling is coming to the frontal armor of the heavies. This is not a good idea here. He needs to go to the side armor. He needs to do that.
Masio being basically cornered here, but at the same time, EG is losing a lot of HP here.
Yeah, but the reactive armor are doing the job. They held long enough so that now EG has more than 2k of hit point advantage, but now not really now, but then they are still very solid in the hit point advantage.
Ernest being obliterated there. Jennifer next in line. Lowest armor, first gone. This did not work out as Appa expected.
No. Moika is killed. Manfuck is getting
Lego,
sorry.
One of the ice creams just said, "This time I die before Lego."
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just distracted. Manfuck is finally killed by Orca, and it's going to be 4 versus 2. And I think the difference is really the E5 is dropping the reactive armor at the right time.
Yes, exactly. They did. They pulled back and then they reactivated that.
And that
when it made full use of it.
made full use of it, and APA just rushed the wrong side, basically.
Yeah.
Synchronicus.
I think it also helped that EG, sorry.
Easy.
EG was pushing was pushing through base C, and that also created a kind of pincer movement.
Yeah, they did. And look at Orca. Actually, in that E5, doing more than 4k of damage and doing 2 kills. Joshua Kimmich just short of 3k damage, killing 1 in the end. Lionel is the only tank for the APA side to do more than 2k of damage, but he also killed 2, so he's pretty important there.
That was just, it was a very funny game, this actually.
It is really. Yes, man.
Let's see. 1 minute 15 seconds left to go. We have EG readied up in 2 E5s, 2 T22 3 E5s, 2 T22 mediums, a mouse, and a potential FT. But Orca is not loaded up yet.
Well,
Interesting
choice though, because it has the consumables, but I think it's the HP and also potentially the. Oh, I don't think it's the gun. The gun probably not the biggest issue here. Maybe the mobility also. It will be very interesting to see if they are really taking that tank. Are they really taking that tank? Man. Wait, are they...
then versus 2 T22s, 2 mice, and a lot of E5s.
Yeah. Wait, is EG Loca here? Why are they taking a special tank?
Now the FT, it is a very interesting tank. It can be very troll.
Yes.
And I think they want something behind their heavies in order to basically make use if APA pushes around the corner.
True.
Because it is a great tank. It can work wonders. We've seen it in tournaments before.
Yeah.
Ooh, one of the E5s has changed into an IS4 on APA's side.
Yep. Interesting. Monfuck is on the subs bench, however. So the 100% account's not playing, so report. There we go. Lego Lade is Joshua Kimmich, so that's why we have Lego. Yeah, Monfuck is getting subbed because he doesn't have the Challenger's avatar. Good choice. Good choice.
Let's see what's going to happen here. Because those mice, they can work out really well. They can also very much work against you.
Yeah. APA, again going for A. And they're going for C this time. But EG also going for A. It's like in tournaments, it's always going for this A corner. No one goes D. Just interesting because in random sets, everyone will go D. But in tournaments, no. Not the case.
Exactly. They have to be very careful now. EG doesn't want to make the same mistake that APA did last game.
No. And General is not making that mistake. He knows what's going to happen if they did. Marcinek is going into cap A, and Joshua Kimmich made a good shot into Marcinek, and just bounces onto Marcinek here.
And basically, APA now getting a second base with base A there, and no EG knows that they can't really do much about it.
No. But now EG has only 1 cap. The caps can tick really quickly against EG, so it's really on to APA. They're making the pressure here. But Moika, sorry, take a big hit.
There he was. I was like wondering where the hell is he that he got hit that badly. But now the mice are pushing in, and they're pushing in right into the line of fire. Because even though it's a mouse, it's losing HP so fast right now.
It is. And look at Winchell's coming in to support and trying to kill off Sinkarovnika. And look at Joshua Kimmich not reactive armor.
Marcinek also almost gone.
Yeah.
Joshua not looking too healthy, but overall,
Brofest.
APA is not doing too good.
It's a Brofest, it's a CF, it's just a CF here. And
yes.
and Yennefer is down to Winchellate. Marcinek is a one-shot, Nikolai is a one-shot. It's just, I can't see this, it's just so messy.
It is. But I would think that as long as they focus fire, EG should potentially have this.
And we have Winchellate ramming that tank off, and Ernest is down.
So is General.
Moika is a one-shot. Man, this is quick.
It is close. Winch is going to take out Moika. Now Maceo is next in line.
Yeah, Maceo.
Also having the least amount of armor.
That's true. And Would that turret block Ice Cream Chilling? No, it won't. And
Nope. But
Macheo
we have
kills the
Winch.
Sorry.
Winch has played a very key role here. He's been absolutely vital for this victory.
Right, but look at Orc is still full health. And Ninja's just no, he's not pointing his gun up. Puts a good show to Ice Cream Chilling, but Ice Cream Chilling just surrendering here. Everyone's
What the
surrendering.
hell is Winch doing?
Everyone's surrendering. Are they forfeiting? Are they forfeiting the match? No.
No, of course not. EG knows better.
Yes, of course they know.
Winch hugging Orca here. Some
think,
bro love at the end.
I think it's a virtual fist punch. No, not.
Yeah, fist bump.
Fist bump. Okay, I forgot that term. A virtual fist bump because of all the issues currently happening now in real life. So they can only do that in virtual game.
Look at the damage that Orca did. This is exactly what I meant. He was there for Appa to push around the corner so he could get the shots in.
That's really true indeed, and he did more than 5k here, killing 1 tank, while Winchelate in the mouse killing 4 tanks. Very important.
He was kill stealing.
Report.
But no, like I said, Winch was absolutely vital in this match, pushing up behind those mice, getting those kills in. He was focused on the kills, and with his armor, he could get away with it.
Yeah, and look at Macheo and also Ninja doing more than 2k of damage, and Macheo killing 2 tanks. Ernest. I mean, APA, these are the 2 only tanks that could do more than 2k, and Ernest, short of 2k, killing 1, but Easy just better, just simply better, nothing more to say about that.
In the meantime, Joshua Kimmich actually came into the chat to wish me a happy birthday now. That's so sweet.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
This was a very good birthday present.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, it's a compliment. Thank you.
No, but just this whole match. It were very quick games, but they kicked booty, and
Really
it was
true.
just a joy to watch.
It is a joy to watch. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for the Blitz Cup preliminaries. I think there are even better games there.
Absolutely, because then people will really take it seriously.
Yeah, very true.
So I think we will see some slower gameplay, more tactical.
Yeah, possibly more exciting gameplays as well. We all want that to happen. Don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
Because basically I'm just going to have a look at the news actually for this. No, wrong one. This is the one that I was looking for.
I think WoTB hasn't released any details for the Blitz Cup preliminaries yet, haven't they? Have they?
No, I do expect them to post that on Monday.
Yeah.
Because they said they would at the end of September. Well, it is already the end of September.
Yeah.
But I'm just having a quick look at the news. If it actually loads, because that would generally help.
Yeah, on the other hand, Loka 2-0 against Soos, and they won the 3rd place. But then we have the results. We have the results for tonight. Endgame will be finishing off in the 1st place. APA 2nd, Loka 3rd, Soos 4th.
In the meantime, it looks like my Blitz is crashing.
Oh no.
That's always fun.
Not so fun for other players.
No. Let's see. Prove your skill. Let's see what it says.
Yeah. I heard someone complain about the name of that tournament being called Prove Your Skill. Personally, I found it a bit too informal, but I don't know about you.
I think overall the old names are better. The qualifiers, professionals, and then the finals.
Yeah, they just sound much more professional. You see what I mean?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, not the previous skill. I mean, for some it would be a little bit cringy, and for me it's just a bit too informal for very serious, very big event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it says an autumn season, because it didn't say that in the previous skill thing.
Right.
We know that there's 50k on the line. We don't know how it's going to be divided. So far, the prizes have always been for the top 4.
It will be for the top 4. I think it was said somewhere on the news.
I don't believe it did, though.
I think
it only said that the prize pool is 50k.
Yeah, I think you have to
Let's
like
see.
scroll down. Maybe the
Oh no,
detail.
no, you're right.
Yeah.
The Blitz Cup, which we would call the finals because everything is getting a different name this season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But there it says that the prize pool for each region is 50k, so that's for the top four only.
Mm, it is true indeed. Yeah, it is true. So we now know the top 8 for the EU server and the Blitz Cup preliminaries. Assume that no one's going to hack anyone's account, which I don't really want that to happen because it's morbid and it's deplorable. It's just vulgar.
I assume that every clan leader and deputy at this point has basically made a very secure password and is changing that every now and again,
Yeah.
just to be sure.
I was actually asking you to pin my message.
Where?
On in that channel where I kind of called the clan leaders to change their password or maybe change their method of logging in. I think.
I haven't seen it.
Uh,
But yeah, in the meantime, someone said, "You cannot be streaming on your birthday. You should be out getting wine and dine. You must love Blitz or be crazy." Well, I am crazy. I never denied that. I do love Blitz, but I'm not going to go out to wine and dine in Corona time.
no,
And
no,
yes, I know I can wash my hands, but I have 5 autoimmune diseases. I'm not taking that risk.
no. I think you are like the high risk group. Then I really don't want you to risk yourselves. No.
Exactly. In I don't necessarily stand a bigger chance of getting it, but I do stand a bigger chance of things going wrong if I do get it.
Yeah. So
So I'm very careful with that stuff, and I've never been like one of those party animals. It's not me.
no,
But
I'm
I
not
did
as well.
actually have plans for this birthday,
That's
just
good.
not now.
The top 8 for you here: EG, Legion, Raid, Loca, Win, Immortal Souls, and APA. In this awkward transition of the topic.
Very awkward.
Very awkward indeed.
Nah.
It will become a meme.
Nah, it was overall. This was a really fun night, though. Also with you just commentating, but just also the games. They were fun. I mean, we had Legion versus Win. You can't go wrong with that.
No, we can't. We can't. Thank you for the compliment, though. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, make sure. I can't just listen to just Eminence's opinion. So make sure you take this time to complete the questionnaire, which I'm going to post a link very soon. I mean, I have posted a link already, so just click onto that link in the Google form, complete that form, and I would really appreciate to get feedback from you. Maybe that will help me to improve the streams next week for the Blitz Cup preliminaries. Thank you very much.
And if you do that, play nice. I mean, you can give criticism, but you can be nice about it. You don't need to be rude.
Thank
Just
Thank you.
I'm always like when I first started streaming, I always ask for feedback,
Yeah,
and people can be assholes.
true.
And the thing is that there's generally something in what they say that you're like, okay, I can work on that. But you're just so much more likely to actually want to if they take the time to bring it to you in a normal, polite way.
Right.
It's the same thing I always tell people. If you're going to submit a ticket to complain about something with wargaming, be polite. People are more likely to want to help you if you're not cussing at them.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you say something very terrible to them, you know what happened in the server. You know what happened. It happened before.
Yeah, but also like if you're like imagine you work at customer support and someone is calling you names left, right, and center, every other word is a cuss word, how likely would you be to want to help them?
No, I wouldn't.
You would then do the bare minimum. While if someone is like really nice and polite, wishing you a good day, you would be that much more inclined to just go out of your way to get whatever needs to be done.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, that's kind of like going way, way, way off topic.
Well, I mean, it's fine. I mean, all games have finished, and I don't know what much to say, to be honest, because tonight there aren't a lot of talking points here, apart from Mercy, where they are able to get the top 8, but we know they couldn't because AP beat them 2-0 easy. No, I don't know if it's easy because I have to watch back Rip's stream to see if it's an easy win for APA. But then, Mercy just now trailing APA by more than 1k of cups. So now top 8 settled, and it's or to play for the Blitz Cup preliminaries. To be honest with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So not this Monday, but the Monday next, we will be back with those.
Yeah, it will be. Um, to be honest, do you have any more to say? I don't have a lot, to be
Not
honest.
really.
Yeah,
Other
so
than saying thank you to you, thank you for all our viewers, thanks
th-
everyone for the very lovely birthday wishes, and thank you, Jack, especially for singing to me,
did they say
which is
it's
really
cringy?
cute.
Oh man. Oh no, no problem. I mean, thank you all for watching, and thank you, Emily, especially for kind of accepting to co-commentate thrice, like not just twice, thrice, like including that
Yeah,
Asia.
absolutely.
Very
It's just
happy to
been
have
great
you.
fun.
Very great fun as well. I mean, it's a completely different feeling in co-commentating. So,
Hmm.
yeah, but then I hope it's going to be good for the audience, and I hope it's hopefully we have more chances to work together,
That would be
co-commentators.
great fun,
That would
yeah.
be really good. Apart from that, I would end the stream. Basically, I mean,
Same here.
no.
Thank you all for watching. Thanks to the mods for watching both our channel chats.
Oh yeah, forgot to say thank you
And
to mods. They are very important to keep everything civil and not chaotic. Like, what happened to Endgame versus APA?
and thank you very much, basically all the teams for the lovely gameplay that we saw tonight because the games were just amazing.
It is really amazing stuff. Every game, I think none of them are dull. I mean,
No,
no,
absolutely not.
no,
So
no.
thank you all for that, and for now, from me, good